Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the Bayath Shah, Dawadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. This is the brother Karatazah of Mena Valley, Las Vegas camp, coming back to you with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying through the will, power, and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Okay? This lesson is going to be called A Small Remnant. Alright? This is going to be Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, except Yahweh of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. All right. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to bring that same judgment, all right, that he brought unto Sodom and Gomorrah, unto Babylon the Great, okay, aka America. Let's actually get that, because it's prophesied, I believe it's in Jeremiah. And Yahweh Shai said it himself in Matthew's the 10th chapter and the 15th verse. It says, verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. And that city which is being talked about is Babylon the Great. Now we know that this place will be destroyed, utterly destroyed, all right, by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai via thermonuclear fire. All right, prophesied. All right, prophesied, to come from, these other nations, such as, Russia, China, all right, and these other EU and NATO nations that break off from, their alliance. Okay, when you go into Revelation, the 17th chapter, it says that they shall hate the whore. All right, and these events that the Lord is building up, all right, are causing these things to happen. Okay, it's all gearing up for that final showdown in the Battle of Armageddon or Harmageddon. Okay, but we're gonna get into the bulk of this lesson. All right, that a small remnant, the small remnant which will be saved, is the elect of Israel. 1/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, will be saved from this destruction here in Babylon the Great and around the world. All right, the chosen people of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and that includes the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigner whose father's line goes back. All right, and that 1/3 has been predestinated for salvation. Pre-chosen by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to be righteous. All right, in these times of wickedness. All right, which the world is completely, only that small remnant is rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay? Only a small remnant is trying to obtain salvation from the world, going against the grain of this lifestyle, which has been perpetuated by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? And who has spread his Western philosophy, his filth, his abominable lifestyle throughout the world, an entire globe. Okay? So let's get that in Matthew, the 24th chapter. Okay, and then we're going to hit Zechariah 13. All right, just to show that only 1/3 of Israel is going to be saved. There'll be much, as it says in the book of Isaiah, it says, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay, Matthew 24 and Start at 38. It says, but, okay, actually 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only, right? The coming, when Yahushua returns. No man knows that hour. Not even Yahushua himself. As you see the red letter, Yahushua is speaking. All right, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Now, the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. That word night in the Greek, okay, means a time of moral decay. No morality, all right? No care for what's going on in the world. No care for what's the prophecies taking place. No care to return, to repent and return back to their power, all right? Starting with the nation of Israel, first and foremost. But these other people in this world as well, they don't care. They just care about, living their best life. Okay? Making it in this, making an impression on this effed up world. All right? Which truly means nothing. Okay, and they're doing all these same pre-flood activities, as the elder Yashawamba says it, perverseness, homosexuality, so on and so forth. Okay, verse 39, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them away, and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right, the same way people got swept unaware, not being watchmen, because Noah was the only watchman, all right, warning the people, and nobody took heed except for the people in his house, all right, which the Lord, predestinated those people to be the progenitors of the modern world. Okay, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right, which that righteous seed line goes through Shem. All right, unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Verse 40, then shall two be in the field, and one be taken, and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord do come. Okay, and that's the point. All right, we should be fervently seeking after the Lord. All right, I want to read verse 40 again. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Okay, we're going to see a lot more people left for destruction than taken. Okay, now go around about your city, wherever you live. If you're a sincere believer in this truth, and take a moment and look, some of these establishments you look in, you step into with the spiritual eye. Sometimes it's hard to see one person worthy of salvation. All right, using that eye salve, the spiritual discernment. Okay, which we can't judge according to appearance, but based on these people's behavior. All right, they're completely engulfed in folly, engulfed in this wicked holiday spirit. Okay, it's hard to see a majority of these people saved as being saved as Christianity falsely portrays. Okay, And that's the point of this lesson. That's what inspired this lesson. All right. So let's get it. And actually, let's go and prove that point. I believe it's in Genesis. Let's see if I can find it. Kind of, this was the example I wanted to bring out in Genesis 18, and let's start at verse 23. It says, "And Abraham drew near and said, Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of the earth do right?" And Yahweh said, "If I find Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes." All right, and this is a conversation, that Abraham had with the Lord. Okay, and guess what? As you read down, it went from 50, I believe, to 15. All right, down to 10, and we know how the story ends. That only Lot was righteous. All right, and he said, "Oh," in verse 32 says, "And he said, Oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found." And he said, "I will not destroy it for 10's sake." And the Lord went, and Yahweh went his way as soon as he had left communing with Abraham, and Abraham's returned into his place. And he couldn't find, he only found the one, which was Lot. Okay. Lot was the only righteous man. And Lot, being the only righteous, was the only one delivered, all right, from that destruction. All right. In the elect of Israel, the 1/3 of Israel has that same, similarity with Lot. All right. Living righteous in a world of wickedness, surrounded by the wicked. This is surrounded in this land that's spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Sodom and Egypt, as it says in Revelations, the 11th chapter. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "And he said, and he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world had come for few. I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold thereof, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust and gold cometh of." Right, and we're in a refining process. All right, where the elect of Israel is that gold. All right, the 2/3 are dross. All right, unwanted materials, unwanted metals. It says, "Even so is the course of this present world. There be many created." Right, so this world is unworthy, unwanted of the kingdom. All right, there be many created, but few shall be saved, and that's the point. Many are created, but few shall be saved in these times. Let's go and grab Zechariah the 13th chapter, because the Lord is not just. All right, the Lord is just, is not an unjust power to where he's not only going to bring judgment to this world, but he's bringing judgment first and foremost to his people. All right, this is Zechariah 13:8. "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." Okay? And even though we bring this out all the time, it's heavy because when you think of that, 2/3 of a pie, that's the majority, 66% of the people will be done away with of Israel. Many will be slain with the sword. The Lord shall slay many with the sword. It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai is my power. Lord willing, this has been an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect. Hey, Shalom. Kwame Yasharala Wa Ball.